Lesson 5-2 deals with a bank reconciliation. A bank statement is a report of deposits, withdrawals, and bank balances sent to a depositor by a bank. And that is your bank statement. They all look a little bit different, but they virtually all have the same type of information that's on there. When a bank receives a check, the amount of each check is deducted from the depositor's account. The bank then stamps the check, which is called a canceled check, and the check cannot be transferred any further once it comes back to the bank. Canceled checks may be returned to the depositor or may be kept in the bank. Most banks will keep those checks and they will give you a duplicate copy of the check so that you have proof of payment. These canceled checks are listed on the bank statement, and you can see right there they are listed, check number 1, 2, 4, and so forth down the line. They are listed. So again, canceled checks are the checks that you write out. You've paid somebody, they've made it to the bank, and the bank has taken the amount out of your account. Account service charges are also listed on the bank statement. Sometimes banks will charge you a service charge for doing different things throughout the month. And in this case, it is $25. Bank records and depositors' records may differ for several reasons. Your records, what you have in your checking account, might be different than what the bank has. And the reason why is service charges may not have been recorded in your business records. They've taken them out of your account, but you haven't recorded them yet because you're not quite sure what they are until you get your bank statement. Outstanding deposits may have been recorded in the depositor's record, but not on the bank statement. You may have taken in a deposit this morning and they already had filled out the bank statement. Well, the deposit is made in your account, in your checkbook account, but it's not in the bank yet. It will be eventually. So if you've made a deposit, you've recorded it in your account, but it's not in the bank yet, that's called an outstanding deposit. You may also have outstanding checks. Those are the checks that you have written but have not been paid by the bank yet. And so these are some reasons why your bank records and your checkbook record might have a different number. Another thing is a depositor may have made a math error when they're recording or forgot to record a check. Bank statement is reconciled by verifying that A bank statement is reconciled by verifying that an information on the bank statement and the checkbook are in agreement. This is a very important aspect of cash control, making sure that all of your cash that you have in your checking account equals what the bank has. For each canceled check, ones that have been paid, listed on the bank statement, you would go back and place a check mark by the check stub that you have in your account. A check stub without a check mark is an outstanding check. Outstanding checks are those issued by a depositor but not been recorded in the bank yet and on the bank statement. Outstanding deposits then again are those deposits made at a bank but they're not shown on your bank statement yet. A bank reconciliation form looks like this. You basically have two sides. One side over here that deals with your bank statement. This side over here deals with your checkbook. And when you're all done, your checkbook balance, after you've adjusted it, should equal your adjusted bank balance. So you write the date, you'll write your check stub balance, whatever's in your check stub. If there's any service charges, you will deduct them from your balance and you will have an adjusted check stub balance. On the right side, you will write your bank statement balance, any outstanding deposits. Remember, deposits that you have written in your checking account, but the bank doesn't have in their account yet. Your subtotal, you'll take your bank balance, and then it says to add. It tells you right there to add the outstanding deposits. Then you will list your outstanding checks, all of the checks that have not been paid by the bank yet. You will list those, add them all up, and you will subtract from your subtotal and you'll come up with your balance, your adjusted bank balance. If you look here, those two numbers must equal. If not, then you have to go back and figure out why they don't. After you are done, you need to record your service charge on your check stub, because what the bank does is it automatically takes it out of your account. You do not have to write out a check for it. They will take it automatically out of your account. But you have to go back and record it not only on your check stub, but also in your journal, because you have paid $25 for your service charge. You will go into bringing your balance forward. In the other, this is where you would put your service charge of $25. You will take your subtotal minus your service charge and come up with a new subtotal. And then you would leave your check stub just like this until you write out your check. After that, I'll go through this real quick. I just went through that. Okay, because the bank service charge is a cash payment for which no check is written, Delgado Web Service prepares a memorandum as the source document. Remember, that's objective evidence. The service charges are relatively small and only occur once a month. Therefore, they are miscellaneous expenses. Then it's time to go and journalize a bank service charge, because remember, we spent some money, so therefore we have to record the amount that we've spent. The transaction would look like this. January 31st, received a bank statement showing January bank service charge, $25. Memorandum 3. Remember, you do not have to write out a check for this. They automatically take it out of your account. Miscellaneous expense is going to go up. Cash is going to go down. So to journalize it, you would write the date, write the account debited and the amount that you are going to debit. Your credit goes to cash, and your source document is Memorandum 3. So again, we took a look at our outstanding checks, outstanding deposits, our canceled checks. We prepared a reconciliation to make sure that our bank balance equals the checkbook balance. We recorded a service charge on our stub, and then we recorded that service charge in our journal. We are going to next complete Work Together 5-2, and that will be on the next video.